Hello, hello, people. So today we're going to talk about the expanding universe and the Big Bang Theory. So our essential questions for this lesson: What is the Big Bang? How did the solar system form? And what do astronomers predict about the future of the universe? So take a look at your warm-up questions and explain on your sheet whether you think they are true or false. The first one says our solar system formed 10 million years ago. Is that true or false, and why? The second one says we can see 90% of what is in our universe. Is that true or false, and why? And the last one, we've got three today. Dark energy is the force that is causing the expansion of the universe to accelerate. So take a moment to do that. Pause the video if you need to. I'm going to move on. Okay, so astronomers have this theory that the universe formed billions of years ago. And the name of this theory is called the Big Bang Theory, which states that the universe was formed in an instant from a massive explosion. So since the universe was formed, it started to expand, and it has been expanding ever since. And we have evidence for that theory using the concept of redshift. Redshift means that the universe is constantly expanding, and we have the proof of that because if we use a spectroscope, we can actually look and see whether something is moving away from us or towards us. So if something is moving towards us, it shows up as blue in the spectroscope. And if it's moving away from us, it shows up as red in the spectroscope. So if we look at things in the universe through the spectroscope, we can determine that they are moving away from us because they are turning red on the spectroscope. And the solar system was formed about 5 billion years ago. It started as a cloud of gas and dust, and that cloud of gas and dust formed our solar system, and that sometimes is called the solar nebula. So often you'll hear of the solar nebula theory, which goes along with the Big Bang Theory. The sun was formed when gravity pulled the solar nebula together, and it shrank, and then it started spinning, much like we talked about how stars were formed in our lesson on the life cycle of stars. And our sun is in the middle of its lifespan right now. It's in its main sequence, and it is undergoing nuclear fusion to fuel it. The remaining gas and dust formed the planets. And when the solar system was formed, the temperatures were very high. So the small rocky inner planets were hot because they were so close to the sun. And the outer planets were cooler, so they grew bigger and their gravity increased, and they were able to capture a lot of the hydrogen and helium gas in space. More observations have showed us that the universe will continue expanding, and astronomers have discovered that we can only see about 10% of the matter in space. So that'll give you a clue from your warm-up question. And the remaining mass in the galaxies exists in the form of something called dark matter. And we call the force that is causing the expansion of the universe to accelerate, we call that dark energy. So let's go take our quick quiz. Number 1 through 5, if you have a piece of paper. The first question: the universe formed in an instant billions of years ago in an enormous explosion. And this is known to astronomers as what? So when you hear the word explosion and about the universe forming, that one should be pretty easy for you guys, that it is the Big Bang. And about how long ago did a giant cloud of gas and dust collapse to form our solar system? So a lot of you got this question on your quiz, and Mrs. Turner accidentally clicked the wrong answer on the answer key, so I had to delete it from your quiz. But most of you knew the answer is 5 billion years ago. Which is an estimate. You'll sometimes see between 4.5 or 4.6 or 5 billion. Gravity pulled most of the gas into the center of the disk, where the gas eventually became hot and dense enough for nuclear fusion to begin. And what was born? So hopefully that will sound really familiar to you guys, because we've been just talking about the stars. So the answer is the sun. And astronomers have discovered we can only see as little as 10% of the mass of galaxies, and the remaining mass is known as what? And that is dark matter. And then our last one, the force that is causing the expansion of the universe to accelerate is called dark energy. Good job, guys. Okay. So look back at your anticipation guide and check your answers. Our solar system was formed 10 million years ago. Nope, it was formed about 5 billion years ago. And you guys know I just mentioned this. We can see 10% of what is in our universe. So that one was false also. And then the last one, dark energy, that one is true. Okay, so lastly, it's time to write your summary for your notes. Make sure that you guys do this. Most of you have been doing it, but a couple of you have left it out, and I hate to see you lose points for just a silly, quick summary. So the first question in our essential questions was, what is the Big Bang? So try to answer that question. Then how did the solar system form? And what do astronomers predict about the future of the universe? All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all in class, and see you for the next video. Okay, bye.